Let me paint you a picture. She used to text you first. She used to make plans. She used to light up when you walked in. And now, you're the one texting first. You're the one making plans. And when you walk in, she barely looks up. What happened? Bro, I'll tell you exactly what happened. You got comfortable. And the moment you got comfortable, she stopped feeling that pull. Not because she stopped liking you, but because you stopped being the version of her she fell for. Here's what nobody tells you. Attraction isn't something you have, it's something you maintain. And the second you stop maintaining it, it starts disappearing. Slowly, quietly, without warning. So today I'm breaking down the exact reasons she went from obsessed to distant, and what you can actually do about it. And I'll tell you right now, number 5 is the one that destroys more relationships than anything else on this list. Pay attention. But before we get into it, if you want to become the kind of man who never has to wonder where her interest went, hit subscribe right now, because that's exactly what we build here. Let's get into it. Number 1, you stopped being unpredictable. Think back to when she first met you. You were a mystery. She didn't know what you'd say next. She didn't know when you'd text back. She didn't know what you were thinking. And that uncertainty, that's what kept her mind on you. But somewhere along the way, she figured you out. She knows you'll text back in 5 minutes. She knows you'll say yes to whatever she suggests. She knows exactly how you'll react to everything. And here's the brutal truth about the human brain. We stop paying attention to things we've already figured out. Mystery isn't a game. Mystery is a survival mechanism of attraction. When she can predict your every move, the curiosity dies. And curiosity is what keeps attraction alive. So bring back the unpredictability, not fake unpredictability. Real unpredictability. That comes from actually having a full life outside of her. Have opinions she doesn't expect. Make plans without telling her first. Be someone she's still figuring out. Because the man she can't fully read is the man she can't stop thinking about. Number 2, you made her feel too secure too fast. Security is good in a relationship. But there's a version of security that kills attraction. It's the kind where she knows, no matter what she does, you're not going anywhere. You've told her she's the one. You've made it clear you'd do anything for her. You've shown her that your world revolves around her, and that felt romantic to you. But here's what actually happened inside her head. The tension disappeared. See, attraction lives in the space between certainty and uncertainty. She needs to know you care, but she also needs to feel like your standards are real, that there are things you won't accept, that your presence in her life isn't guaranteed just because you said so. The moment she feels completely certain of you, the chase ends. And when the chase ends, so does the excitement. Don't take that away from her. Give her your love, but never give away your standards. Number 3, you stopped having a life. This one is huge. When she met you, you had things going on. Friends, goals, routines, passions. You were someone with a world, and she wanted to be part of it. But then she became your world. You canceled on your boys for her. You stopped going to the gym as much. Your goals took a back seat. And slowly, the man she was attracted to started disappearing. Because that man had somewhere to be. That man had something he was building. That man had energy that came from living, not from waiting for her to text back. Bro, listen. A woman doesn't want to be the reason you have no life. She wants to be a beautiful addition to an already full life. When you lose yourself in her, she loses her attraction to you. Keep your friendships. Keep your goals. Keep the fire that made her want you in the first place, because the moment she becomes everything, she starts feeling like a burden instead of a choice. Number 4, you reacted to everything she did. She went cold. You panicked. She was in a bad mood. You tried to fix it immediately. She pulled back. You chased harder. And every time you reacted that fast, you showed her something. You showed her that her emotions control you. And here's the thing about that. A woman cannot feel safe with a man she can emotionally move like a puppet, not because she's trying to manipulate you, but because deep down, she needs to know you're more grounded than her feelings. She needs an anchor, not a mirror. The man who stays calm when she's chaotic. The man who doesn't flinch when she tests. The man whose mood doesn't depend on hers. That's the man she respects. That's the man she misses when he's not around. Stop reacting. Start responding. There's a massive difference. Reacting is emotional and automatic. Responding is grounded and intentional. And that difference? She feels it every single time. Number 5, you stopped growing. This is the one. This is the silent relationship killer that nobody talks about. When she met you, you had momentum. You were going somewhere. You were becoming something. And she wanted to be along for the ride. But then you arrived. You got the girl, you got comfortable, and you stopped. No more pushing, no more hunger, no more becoming. And here's what most guys don't realize. She's not just attracted to who you are. She's attracted to where you're going, to the energy of a man in motion, to the quiet confidence of someone who is still becoming. The moment you stop growing, you stop being interesting. Not because she's shallow, but because stagnation has an energy. And that energy? It's repellent. Stay in the gym. Keep working on your goals. Read the book. Build the thing. Become the next version of yourself, constantly. Because the man who is always becoming is the man she never wants to lose. Number 6, you started needing her approval. You used to say what you thought. You used to hold your opinions. You used to disagree with her sometimes, and she loved it. But then something shifted. You started agreeing with everything, adjusting your views to match hers, laughing at things you didn't find funny, saying what you thought she wanted to hear. And she noticed, not consciously, but she felt it. That energy of a man who needs her to approve of him. It's one of the most unattractive energies she can feel. Because approval seeking says one thing loud and clear: I don't fully believe in myself. And a woman cannot be attracted to a man who doesn't believe in himself. She can care about him. She can even love him. But the attraction, that deep pull, it fades. Your opinions are yours. Hold them. Disagree when you disagree. Lead when you have a direction. Be the man who knows what he thinks and says it. That's not arrogance. That's confidence. And confidence is the single most attractive quality a man can have. Number 7, you were always there. This is the one that gets everyone. You were always available, always replying instantly, always free when she called, always adjusting your plans to fit hers. And it came from a good place. You wanted to show up for her. You wanted her to know she could count on you. But here's what she actually felt. Nothing is competing for his attention. I'm not a priority. I'm just the only option. And when you're someone's only option, you stop being their choice. Scarcity creates value, not fake scarcity, real scarcity. A man who has a full life, who sometimes can't pick up, who replies when he's done with what matters. That man's attention means something. Because it's not automatic. It's earned. Make your time mean something. Not by playing games, but by actually having things worth your time. Look, if you recognized yourself in any of these, that's a good thing. Most men never see it. They just wonder why she changed. They just sit there replaying conversations trying to figure out what went wrong. You now know. And knowing is the first step. But knowing isn't enough. You have to become. You have to go back to being the man who had a life worth living, a man who grows, a man who holds his frame, a man who doesn't need her approval to feel solid. Because here's the real truth. She doesn't want to lose interest. She wants a reason to stay obsessed. Give her one. Drop in the comments which one hit closest to home. I read every single one. And if this video opens something up for you, hit like, hit subscribe. Because the next video is going to show you exactly how to rebuild that attraction from the ground up. Even if you think it's too late, it's not. But you have to start now. We're just getting started.